Hey guys, finally picked up one of these cold steel Tuff Lites and wanted to talk about it. We're going to skip the whole size, weight thing and all those numbers because, come on guys, you can look these up any website where you buy these and it just makes the videos too long. So we're going to stop doing that for videos. So we're going to talk about this knife, and it's not a bad little knife for the money. It's like around $20. It's basically a small lockback utility knife. And it comes in a serrated and a non-serrated version. Let's zoom that out a little bit so you can see a little better. Of course, this camera is going to wreak havoc on this because it is such a shiny finish to it. As you can see, it's got a really nice finger choil up here. Jimping on the blade lets you get a really good solid grip on this. So if you are doing really hard utility work, doing a really good draw pull on this, you can get a fantastic grip. Material, the handles, you know, I really think one of the things cold steel is people don't ignore is their handles on their low-end knives are really good. I think that I can't remember what material it's like because they always give those weird names. It's either like that Grip X or something. But the material in this, it's got a very fine texturing to it, but it's not very slippery, and even when it gets wet, it's really not that bad. This knife just really locks up in the hand well and fits in the hand well, and you can really get a good strong grip on this if you are doing really hard work. It's AUS-8 steel, so it's not the best steel on earth, but it's a good all-around budget stainless steel. Pretty easy to sharpen. Not the easiest, but pretty easy to sharpen, and it does take a really nice fine edge. That is one of the nice things about AUS-8, is you can get a super nice sharp edge on this. Now this is serrated, so you're going to need that Lansky cold steel serration sharpener to sharpen this up, but it's only like $6. But if you get the normal edge, it won't be an issue. Kind of got that Spyderco style opening to it. It's got a very smooth lockup, very good, very smooth deployment, really good lockup to it. That lock back, as you can hear, just snaps with authority. Really good lock bar to it. Pocket clip is decent, rides pretty deep in the pocket, very little sticks out, which is good, just enough to get a grip. Really large lanyard slot in the back. I guess maybe that's so if you want to put it through, attach it to gear or something like that, you have some little extra room. I here have put a little paracord bead on it, a little Spartan guy. Show you him. Pretty cool. The reason why I like him on this one, he's kind of, you know, I wouldn't put that on a normal knife. One of the things I do like about this, with this deployment, is I can actually put it between my two fingers here, and it locks up the knife really well. It takes up all that slack, holds it very tight, and gives me a whole extra dimension to holding this knife. Whereas, you know, it's not going to come out of your hand because you have it locked up in that, and you can see how that's kind of pulling it back towards, as I make that hand and it tightens it up, it pulls it back. It makes for a really good safe grip that you can have on this thing by doing this way, because it does kind of make that opposing force, whereas I'm pushing, you know, and squeezing, and this is pulling it back. So if it does kind of come out like this, well, and that's what the issue is. The knife's obviously not going to fall out towards your hand. It's going to come out at the weak part of your grip, and with this it can't. You can see that's holding it in. So I like that. So if this were to try and get peeled out of your hands because you were just, you know, overdoing it, or maybe you're using this for a defensive thing and someone's trying to, you know, wrestle this out of your hand, you do have that thing there. So that's enough on that, you know. But yeah, so you can set this up with some really cool paracord beads, because it does have this big longer slot there for it, so you have a little more room to set something up with this. So overall guys, for the $20, this is actually really good for the money. I'm probably going to buy the normal edge version. You know, as much as I do like the serrated, you know, for around the homestead tasks, you know, for breaking down recycling, working in the garage, working in the garden, stuff like that, I really want the non-serrated version as well. So I'm probably going to buy that shortly. But yeah, I think this is a really good option for a utility knife. If you're a guy who wants something to keep in the pocket, you know, it's not going to survive heavy use. Well, it'll survive heavy use, but, you know, that AUS-8, you're going to have to sharpen it quite a bit for heavy use. But if you don't mind sharpening, you can really put this through and put a lot of use on it. And I think just really is a fantastic knife because of the ergonomics. That really good grip that you can get on it, you just can't get with other knives. Plus just that really good classic utility blade style to it. Just makes this a winner all around and a great budget knife.